Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love MMA and the history of MMA as much as I do. History, history, history. Chael Sonnen's a big part of that, you know. Rich Franklin is too. If you don't know who either guy is, shame on you. Chael Sonnen was basically the Conor McGregor before Conor McGregor showed up. You know, talked a lot of trash, sold the fights, and backed it up pretty well. Now, people don't know Rich Franklin. Simple. There was the guy that Anderson Silva beat to become UFC middleweight champ and beat him in a rematch. You know who that was? Rich Franklin. Look him up sometime. Great fighter. Legend in MMA. And you're probably thinking, why would you even talk about this fight when Chael wasn't even in the UFC? What would it have mattered if he would have beat... Well, think about it. Anderson Silva beat him to beat the champion. And defended his title hundreds of times, you know. 2 of them against Chael Sonnen. Chael was fighting at that time, but he wasn't in the... Was he in the UFC? I think he was a few times, but he wasn't big like he was in 2009, 2010, and 11, and 12. So, here, Chael Sonnen, great wrestler. Pretty good on his feet, willing to stand and bang with anybody. But as you all know, his bread and butter was grappling, takedowns, controlling the mat, going for submissions sometimes, and getting them. He submitted 2 world champions. He submitted Brian Stann, and he submitted Shogun Hua. That comes with a lot of wrestling. And then on the other side, you had Rich Franklin. Franklin was primarily a striker, but he can wrestle a little bit too, and he can submit guys also. And he's very, very aggressive, but he's a smart fighter. Okay. If these 2 would have fought, here's the thing. Chael Sonnen would have won the title. That means Anderson Silva might have never won the title. And if he did, he would have beat Chael and only defended it 3 or 4 times. He might have never had that long historic reign like he did. That's why this is important. So here we go. Chael would have won this fight probably because of his wrestling. And I always talk about it. Wrestlers will usually beat the striker unless the striker gets a lucky knockout or keeps the fight standing somehow. Chael would have beat him. He would have took him down. He would have controlled him. He would have grounded and pounded him, made Rich carry his weight, and he would have probably wore him out throughout 5 rounds. He might have finished it with a TKO if Rich is not intelligently defending himself according to whoever the referee is. That's possible, but not likely, because Rich is tough. He's got a heart of gold. Rich might have won one of those rounds if he was able to keep the fight standing for a little while and got the better of the exchange, and one of the judges might just give him the round. But 5 rounds, championship fight, 49, 46, 50, 45, Chael Sonnen, new middleweight champion. Think about that if he would have won the title. He would have. You know, think about that.